Hi, everybody. It is Kathy, and I love to be selling. Come on in, sellers. I have an automation tip for you today. And I don't know about you, but I love automation that helps me as an eBay seller. The reason I love automation is that most of us are what I call a solopreneur as eBay sellers. And what that means is it's just us. Or it might be us and a partner, us and a spouse, us and a kid. Maybe you got a couple of assistants. Good for you if you do. But most of us, it's us listing, it's us shipping, it's us sourcing, it's us doing social media. It's us. So anything that you can do that can automate, where, hey, Sharon, how are you? Where you can automate anything about your eBay listing, about your social media, about your shipping, where it can be automated and that it's still highly effective. Do you know what I mean? That it's getting you good results. You're having good relationships with your customers. But anything that gets you results that can be automated, which means that it's, you'll set up a rule or you'll set up something and then it just triggers itself. Me, myself, and I. Me too, Sharon. Actually, I take that back. My husband helps me with shipping. It's actually a big change we made in my eBay business, which is now our eBay business this past year, is my husband does all the shipping, which for me is just a huge help. I'm in a situation where we tried to have the USPS pick up from us and it just wasn't working out. So thankfully, my husband takes many bags of mail to the post office for me, which is great. So back to automation. So whenever you're looking at your eBay listing, you always want to end your shipping and your social media. You're always on the lookout for, can I automate something? Can I set something up so that it does it automatically? And that way I don't have to come in and do it. Okay. Also, obviously, you're setting up rules so that you're in control, so it's running, but you're in control. And this is what I wanted to talk about. So whether you're a new eBay seller, and if you are, welcome to eBay, or more experienced eBay seller, is basically there's two ways to list on eBay. Is you're either listing something as an auction, and people still run auctions, and auctions can be highly effective, particularly for collectible items, or you're going to have what's called a buy it now or a fixed price, which means is you're saying, you're going to sell the item for $19.99, $24.99, $39.99, whatever the dollar amount is, 100, 200, 300, right? But that it's a set price where all they're going to do is click it and buy it. It's a buy it now, it's a fixed price, or it's an auction where they're bidding. And what I want to talk about today is the fixed price. If you don't know eBay's history, when eBay started many years ago, it was called Auction Web. Years ago, all eBay was auctions. There were no buy it now. Buy it now or fixed price is something that came later on. It was not there at the beginning. So it is relatively new for eBay. And eBay tweaks it and they add more options with the buy it now, which is what's great. And what I wanted to let you know with buy it now or fixed price is, if you haven't taken a look at it, is to look at eBay's best offer function. So what that means is you set up the price, and this is true whether you have a store or you don't have a store. So you do not need to have an eBay store to use best offer. And what best offer is you put up the price, so let's say it's $34.99, and you can do free shipping or charge for shipping. It's up to the seller. So you can use best offer either way. The best offer is on the listing price. So if it's free shipping, do keep that in mind, that you're including shipping on the best offer, or whether you're charging. So it's just the item price is what's up for best offer. So you're going, well, Kathy, why can't I just price the item? Like, why do best offer? And this is the reason for doing best offer. And it's the reason I brought up the history of eBay, is that eBay's history is one of auction. People looking like, oh, is the price going to go higher? Oh, am I going to get this deal? And most people, they love to get a deal. It's one reason that they're coming on eBay. One is to look for unique collectibles, but the other thing, no matter what category people are shopping in, whether it's men's clothing, women's clothing, kids' toys, puzzles, games, home decor, sheets, towels, things for the patio, just there's such variety, luggage, is people are looking for a good value or a good deal. And the great thing with best offer is it's what I call the haggle feature, which is sort of like the merchants, at the markets, the flea markets, as you come in and you say, oh, I'm going to grab something. Oh, my lovely journal. Oh, how much, Kathy? $19.99. Would you take $16.99 for it? $17.99? You know what I mean? That's what it's about. What it's about is you're creating a dialogue with your buyer. Now, some people, what you'll find when you use best offer is that some people would just pay full price, which is great. They'll just come in. My husband's this way. He's not a haggler. Okay. So they'll come in, they'll look at it, and they'll buy it. They're like, yay. So what's wonderful with best offer is many times you will get the full asking price. No haggling at all. The person will come, they'll look at it, and they'll buy it. They won't haggle. Then other people, I'm more of a haggler, will come in and you've listed it at $19.99. They're going, get a few bucks off, and you have best offer on the listing. It costs you nothing to have best offer on your listing. So, you have your free listing, free allotment. It's part of that. It's not an add-on charge. It's not an add-on of any way. Is that you click that you're willing to take best offer. So you list your item, fixed price, and you click best offer. Okay, which means is that you're willing to haggle. Now, when you're setting your prices, because of that, if you're going to use best offer, I do recommend that you go a little higher on your price. So if you're willing to take $19.99, then you're going to want to price it Hi, Joan, how are you? Yay. You're going to price it $24.99 or $26.99. I was actually helping one of my members in my membership group, Social Media Insider, with this, and she has a really nice high ticket item. And the question was like, how should I price this? And particularly when it's a really nice high ticket item, is always go a little high. So if it's a $200 item, go $240, go $250, and throw best offer on it. Because you know what? Somebody's going to come along and they might just grab it because it's a highly desirable high ticket item and just say to heck with it. And they're going to spend the $250 because they don't want to haggle, because they don't want to potentially lose it. It's a unique one of a kind item. Okay. So when in doubt, price it, especially when you're first listing an item, price it a little high. Like if you think, I could probably get like $50 for this. So price it $70, $80 because, hey, what the heck? You don't know. Throw best offer on it. You might get that 80. If not, you've got the best offer. It's the haggle feature. And it's a little bit of eBay's beginning, the auction, which is, can I get this for a great price? Let's see how the bidding goes. Well, the same thing with best offer. Can I get this for a little less money? Can I get this for a really great price? Let me send the offer. Now realize, in case you don't know this, is, and this happens to sellers, is you'll have an item. So let's say you have the journal and it's listed for $19.99 $24.99, because I'm going to list a little higher because I'm going to take $19.99. It's listed for $24.99. Sharon sends me an offer for $19.99 and I haven't responded yet because I haven't checked my emails, or I'll check it later. And then Joan comes along, she sees it, and she'll buy it for $24.99. So if there's a pending offer and somebody else comes along and buys a full price, it'll sell for full price. So that offer they send you, it isn't binding until you accept it. So the item can still sell at full price. And if you don't know, what's nice too is that when you have an offer on an item, is it gives it a slight boost in search, because what eBay does is they then see your item as desirable, which is another reason to use best offer, is all of a sudden your item is more desirable because someone has sent you an offer. eBay, it triggers the algorithms. They're like, oh, somebody's interested in Kathy's item, and you get a little nice boost, which is good. This is the automation. And this is the thing that a lot of sellers don't realize. And I do it. I mean, I figured this out a while ago. So when you're setting a best offer, you'll see when you're setting it up is you can do what's called auto accept and auto decline. So back to the journal. I've listed it for $24.99 best offer. If somebody offers me $19.99 or better, I'll take it. You can set that up in eBay. So you click auto accept, and the buyer doesn't know. It doesn't show to the buyer, like, make sure you offer at least $19.99 or more, okay? So just click auto accept and fill in the dollar amount. that if they offer that amount or higher, because they might offer me $22, eBay isn't going to say to them, offer her less money, she'll take it. Okay, so just auto accept. That way, if Joanne comes in and offers me $21, eBay automatically accepts the offer. I don't have to. And it'll be funny because if you look at your messages, you'll see that an offer comes through. And then all of a sudden, right behind it, you see you've got a sale because eBay has seen that you're willing to take an offer, $19.99 or better, and they have auto accepted it, which I love. To me, this is a no-brainer on automation. So when I'm listing the item and I'm going to put best offer on it, so I elevated the price a little bit, 20, 30, 40%, then I set up auto accept. And you can go back and change it. If you want to make it higher or lower, you can do it. But you set it up and you don't have to set up auto decline. You can just set up auto accept. Now, auto decline is if you get a crazy lowball offer, eBay will automatically decline it. So let's say, again, back to the journal, $24.99. If they offer me, let's say less than $10 or less than $5, let's say less than $10, I will auto decline it, which means I click auto decline and I put in the dollar amount. I don't use auto decline personally because what I find is many times, I'd say about 50% of the time, the people that offer me an extremely low ball offer, if I counter them, they will come up. Many times they're either a seller themselves trying to flip or they just want to see like how low I'm willing to go. Because sometimes when things are up for a while, it could be a $50 item and they're coming in and offering me $20. But if I only paid $3 or $4 for it, and if it's been up for several years with very little interest, I might take a really low offer. Now, some collectible sellers, or again, you might have some items that seem to sort of bring out the lowball offer people. Let's say like video games, consoles, that kind of thing, where it's a $500 item. And these people just come in late at night and they make you $10 offers. If that happens to you a lot, and I know certain categories, I'm thinking something like video games that might sort of bring out those kind, then you might want to use that feature. But again, if you're finding that it's really like a pattern, if it's every now and then, I'm okay with that. You know, if somebody wants to come in, I just had that happen. What was it? It was like a $40 item. And I think they offered me $10. I was like, and it had just been listed. I'm like, are you? No. But I countered. I didn't even say anything like, could you please like offer me more money? I just countered and I offered the higher amount. But I got to tell you, at least 50% of the time they will come up. Now they may not come up enough, like with the $40 item, I think they came up to like 15 and I really was looking like they needed to get more like in the $25 range, also because I had just listed it. But particularly, I mean, I have taken offers on $80, $90 items where they offered me $30 because it had been up for several years. I hadn't paid a lot of money for it. I was still making a bit of a profit. They are all excited because they're getting this great deal on an item, which they are, but I'm getting the money and I'm getting profit. So that's why I personally do not tick automatically decline. So when you're setting up best offer, and again, always go a little higher on your price because you're going to need to be coming down. You got to give yourself a little haggle room. Click best offer. Buyers love it. They love, to get the bargain. Okay. But watch your margins, watch how much you're making, figure everything out. If you're offering for shipping, be very clear in your mind so that you know how much you're making. Okay. But look at auto accept. My mind is, why not? It's like, if I'm listing it for $50 and they offer me $42 or better or $40 or better, depends on what your margins are, but it's a $50 item and they offer me $41 or better, I automate it. Why not? Like, the thing is, the buyer doesn't know that it's not you going, yes, I'll take that offer. eBay automatically accepts it and it says the offer's accepted and the sale goes through. So that's what I want to encourage you is, and it's automated. That means I'm not having to go in, look at it, look at what I bought it for. I've already set up, because I've looked at it when I was listing, what's an acceptable price. And again, it's an automation. It's free. It costs me nothing to auto accept something. So take a look at that when you're using best offer. I love, love, love it. And again, it's helping me. It's freeing up more time. So I have more time to list, and I have more time to source. I have more time to take pictures. I have more time to ship. Okay. So anything that frees us up on time and is helping me to increase profitability as I'm getting things sold, I'm getting it out of here. I'm all for that. So I'm always looking around eBay for automations. Okay. And if you're interested in more automations, do comment automation below, because I've got a couple of ideas on that I'd love to share with you. And I'll do some more videos about that if people are interested. Now, one thing that can really, really help you as far as increasing sales, increasing your margin, and your margin is your profitability, if you haven't heard that term before, is to sort of know what seasons are coming in. Yes, Christmas sells year round. Okay. Yes, Easter sells year round. Yes, Halloween sells year round. But at the same time, know like, okay, Mother's Day is coming, Father's Day is coming, graduations are coming. As we go into the fall, back to school is coming, because certain things will start to surge and certain things will start to do well. And also certain things will sell for better prices because I'm going into that season. And one of those things is Father's Day. So Father's Day this year, very similar to Mother's Day, there's going to be enormous online shopping because, again, yes, things are opening up. Yes, people are out more, but also things like gas prices are going up. So people are aware of that kind of cost. They've already gotten used to shopping online a great deal this past year with everything going on. So why not shop for Dad online? But this is where a lot of sellers get stuck with seasons like Father's Day, Mother's Day, graduation. Is in your family, perhaps your father really liked sporting equipment, like your dad was a golfer. So it was okay, what golf thing can I get Dad? In another family, the dad was really into cooking and grilling. So it was like, that's my go-to gift for Dad. But every family is different. So what you might think of as a great Father's Day gift, like golf equipment, to another family, they're like, no, because or it could be, yes, Dad golfs, but he's really particular about his golf stuff. And he does not want a gift of golf stuff because he likes to buy it for himself. But what he really likes is shoes, or what he really likes is the grilling equipment, or what he really likes are certain books, or what he really likes is something for his desk, that kind of thing. So it's always good to think about that. And what I've done is I have grabbed a guide. I've created this guide. It's top tips for Father's Day product ideas. And if you don't know, I worked brick and mortar retail for over 25 years. So one thing in brick and mortar retail means I was in physical stores. It's brick and mortar retail is very seasonal selling. You have your Mother's Day display, Father's Day display, then it'll be summertime, then it'll be back to school, then it'll be fall. Then after fall, you go into Halloween. After Halloween, you go into Thanksgiving. So brick and mortar retail is very seasonally oriented as far as their decorations, the items they have in the store. So I'm very aware of what sells for the different seasons and the different things. And that's why I put this together. It's 44 killer product ideas for Father's Day. And I literally just went through all the different things that sell for Father's Day. This is free. So all you do is hop onto my website, ilovetobeselling.com, and grab this. Because I will bet my bottom dollar that you probably have things already listed or that are sitting in those piles of things that are not listed that would make great Father's Day items. Okay. Like, for instance, for my son, he loves men's grooming things. Okay. My husband, he loves clothes. My husband loves clothes. Somebody else, again, the grilling. Somebody else, they love to cook inside. Somebody else, it's home decor. They love a beautiful art print. Or they love gorgeous luggage, or they love shoes, or they love socks. I mean, everybody's different. One of my cousins, he loved bow ties, so that was always the great gift for him. So hop over to my website, I love to be selling, and grab this 44 killer product ideas for Father's Day, because one, you have stuff listed that's really good for Father's Day, and it will help you maybe perhaps with some language tweaks for your listing. The other thing is, in that pile of stuff that you don't have listed, is you can quickly go through it with my killer product ideas list and literally just print it out and go, oh, that's great for Father's Day, and put that stuff at the top of the pile and get it listed. Because what I am all about is having you make more money. And the way you make more money is things like best offer, is to use really good pricing and really good automation like that, because it's freeing up time that gets you more sales. Because if somebody wants to haggle a little bit and save a couple of bucks and it gets my items sold, I'm all for it. That's best offer. Killer product ideas. You know, wow, I never thought of that. Men's, I'm trying to think of something. the grilling accessories, like this is the greatest Father's Day idea. Gardening stuff, because the guys love to garden, but guys like to do a lot of stuff. So it's sports, it's clothing. Guys love puzzles. Guys love crafts, and people forget that. They think crafts is very female. A lot of guys love crafts. A lot of guys love games and video games. So this gives you 44 killer product ideas. Hop on my website, I love to be selling, and grab it. Okay. Heather's saying she just sold some Christmas ideas. And that's another thing. Men can be Christmas collectors. Okay. So again, 44 killer product ideas for Father's Day. I missed the first few minutes. Hi, Lalima. Where exactly do we set auto accept? Aha. Good question, Lalima. So when you're doing your listing, actually, let me pull up a listing. When you're doing your listing, okay. So you're on eBay, you're doing your listing. Hang on a second. You're on eBay, you're doing your listing. I'm just going to revise one. And you're in the product flow. It is, scroll down because it's going to be right back. So you're at the price. Okay. So it says price. And then it says best offer. So you click best offer. When you click best offer, you will see a window and it says automatically accept, and it has a little box, and type in the dollar amount that you will automatically accept. And then it says automatically decline. You do not need to fill in both boxes. You can do just auto accept and leave auto decline blank. It will not auto decline for you. So don't feel like you have to fill in both boxes. And I think sometimes sellers get confused with that. Just fill in the box that you want. Then you go through and you click confirm, or you do the listing. And the limit, you can go through. So if you've got best offer listings up, you can go through your best offer listings and you can add auto accept to them. So go ahead and do that. It's a great thing because, again, it automates it. Let eBay do the work, frees me up time so I can get busy listing my Father's Day products. Okay. So hop over to my website. I love to be selling. Grab 44 killer product ideas for Father's Day. Use best offer, and don't forget that you can auto accept because I want to save you time. Okay. Bye-bye, everybody. I'm Kathy, and I love to be selling.